What is going on, everyone? This is NinjaGeek here, and welcome back to another Overwatch video. In this video, I wanted to talk about a PvE mode coming to Overwatch. Now, there's nothing confirmed yet. Jeff Kaplan actually went over the stuff and the changes coming to Overwatch in the future, which I will leave a link to that video in the description if you wanted to check out Jeff Kaplan's basically review of Overwatch in 2016 and the future plans that they had. But in that video, he was discussing new game modes and new maps, and of course, you know, the generic stuff that has been and will continue to come to Overwatch in the future. But he did not specifically mention a PvE mode, which I feel a lot of fans would want. Now, Overwatch is still very thriving, and it still has a very thriving community to the game, but I feel like a PvE mode would suit the game well. As we have seen in Junkenstein's Revenge, that game mode turned out very well, and in my own personal opinion, I made a video about this on Saturday, is that Junkenstein's Revenge is the best seasonal brawl that we have gotten, and not only for the fact that it was just a fun overall brawl to play, the achievements were pretty fun to go for and get, and so on and so forth, but the fact of the matter is that that game mode actually really helped out with a lot of people's aim when they first got on the game. Like, let's say I was just starting off, it was the morning time or whatever, and I wanted to play some Overwatch. The PvE mode of Junkenstein's Revenge would allow me to get a lot of better aim, especially with Soldier or Hanzo or even McCree, and there was all, like, precision-type characters in that game mode, which made it very, very easy, and after that, my aim felt more on point. Now, since the game has no PvE mode, I just have to go into quick play and, you know, maybe suck for the first match or so. There really is no warm up to the game, and I feel like a PvE mode, of course, would greatly suit Overwatch in the state that it's in right now, because right now, I mean, we do have the arcade mode, all the stuff in there is pretty fun, but I feel even if they don't bring back Junkenstein's Revenge, which I mean, it doesn't really matter what they do. I just would like them to add in some sort of PvE mode, whatever that case may be. Add something in like that, because I feel like it would be fun. Maybe make it so that there can be 6 people on one team and just have more enemies come out, or a bigger area of play maybe. Who knows what they can do with this game mode or what with this type of game mode, but I feel that Overwatch would need this. Now, to some people, a PvE game mode doesn't sound that great. You would rather play the multiplayer, and that's perfectly fine. You can continue on playing the multiplayer. There's nothing affecting you or that. But a lot of people would like a PvE game mode to come into Overwatch, and it's not like I'm sitting here asking, you know, the Blizzard team and the Overwatch team to come out and say, oh, you know what Overwatch needs? We need a story DLC. We need to have, like, a whole, like, story-based game mode on, for example, oh, we wanted to make it on Winston, whatever, right? I'm not saying make a story-based DLC on Winston. I'm saying add in a simple game mode. That might take a little bit to code and put in, but you already did it with Junkenstein's Revenge. All you'd have to do is just make it not really like a Halloween-themed or a holiday-themed, and make it a regular game mode and put it in the arcade for all I care. But you don't even have to, like, make it its own category. It could be in the arcade playlist or something, just so that it's there, so that people can go into that, and for people like me, go in there and practice it. I mean, eventually over time it might get a little stale and whatnot, because it is a PvE game mode and it's the same thing, but it really does help out with target practicing and practicing before you go into games, especially even competitive. But now there's nothing like that in the game. There was Junkenstein's Revenge, but that's gone, and I feel like a PvE game mode would be very good. Something very similar to Junkenstein's Revenge, like you have your boss battles, and then the game ends. Something like that I would greatly enjoy. But you can let me know your comments on that, or your thoughts on that down below. What would you like to see come to Overwatch? And when I mean see come to Overwatch, I don't mean fix Roadhog's Hook, because fixes are a different story. They were working on a fix for Roadhog's Hook. They're still working on some other changes and fixes, but I'm talking about what would you like to personally see as far as new updates come to Overwatch in the future of 2017, things that they might have mentioned and agree with, or new ideas that no one has really ever thought about. You can leave that down below. I'll see you on the next one. This is NinjaGeek. I'm out, and peace.